This is the final Beat the Clock Challenge match set for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to this. Either Chavo Guerrero or Rey Mysterio will be heading to the Royal Rumble to be
making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
6 minutes, 2 seconds, the time to beat. The pace set by an old Rey Mysterio rival. Chavo Guerrero earlier tonight. For Mysterio, a wonderful opportunity to get back into the world title picture.
And can the ultimate underdog once again come up big on Friday Night SmackDown, win the opportunity to go to the Royal Rumble and face the world champion?
For Rey Mysterio, he knows he's got to beat the clock, but what he doesn't know is who his opponent's going to be in this matchup. Who will be the superstar that Rey Mysterio's got to beat the clock against?
We heard from Rey earlier tonight, and he said that quickness is his style. This is the way that Rey Mysterio likes to compete. We'll see if it works here in just a moment.
Rey Mysterio psyching himself up, feeding off our fans here in Richmond, Virginia. The first SmackDown of the new year has been an unbelievable one. And we'll know by the end of the night who will beat Edge for the world title at the Royal Rumble.
The numbers to remember, there's 3 of them, Michael. 6-0-2.
An interesting play on words. Rey Mysterio so used to the 619. But guess what? 619 doesn't help Rey tonight. Because if he goes 6 minutes, 19 seconds, he's not going to the Rumble.
Great point. Rey Mysterio knows it, but I want to know who his opponent's going to be.
And so does Rey, who is ready to go. And no matter who it is, Mysterio will be focused on getting to the Royal Rumble. What?
You got to hit me.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 250 pounds, he is the world heavyweight champion, the rated R superstar,
Wait a minute,
I don't know what to say. I mean, General Manager Vicky Guerrero, he made the Beat the Clock Challenge tonight. The winner will face Edge at the Royal Rumble. But Edge has entered the competition.
Michael, don't you get it? It just hit me. Edge is going to get his own hands dirty in order to not have Rey Mysterio at the Royal Rumble. It's a brilliant move.
Well, that was very profound, Coach. I'm glad you laid it all out of the line for us.
The Undertaker, Batista, already haven't beaten the clock.
Rey Mysterio, obviously the biggest threat left for Edge. Batista's been taken out of the picture. Undertaker's been taken out of the picture. Finley, MVP, have been taken out of the picture. So with his buddies Ryder and Hawkins at ringside, Edge hoping that Mysterio doesn't beat the clock.
And did you just see Rey Mysterio's face? I think Rey is finally just hit him.
And look at Edge, stalling for time, in the ropes. I hate to say it, but a wise move by the champion. Rey's got to beat 6:02, and every time Edge ducks under those ropes, the clock ticks away. Chavo Guerrero has set the pace, the time to beat, and Edge toying almost with Mysterio. And Mysterio needs to use his quickness, and Edge running from Rey, keeping the clock moving. It's like that the old 4 quarters drill in basketball. Keep the clock going. Edge is just stalling for time, allowing the clock to tick away.
Exactly, on the outside, smiling, laughing, showing Hawkins and Ryder exactly what a world champion is made of.
Remember, Edge cannot afford to be counted out, because if Edge is counted out here, Mysterio will beat the clock. But Edge, much like that old 2-minute drill in football, taking Mickey Henson almost to the brink before he gets to the ring and breaks the count.
Well, you can see right now that...
And look at Mysterio. Edge into the ring, Rey Mysterio. Hurricane Run by Mysterio. And Mysterio's got Edge reeling. There's the drop kick. Under 5 minutes to go. And Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, the former world champion, trying to beat the clock. And Edge bounced off that second turnbuckle. And Rey Mysterio measuring his man. Can he beat the clock? There's that set time. Here we go. The toe. He took it. And then a kick out. And 2 by Edge. 4.5 to go for Rey Mysterio. Oh, and a boot to the face. And every time Edge Mysterio down and out like that. Precious seconds tick off the clock for Mysterio.
The clock continuing to count down, and now Edge in complete control.
And remember, Edge doesn't have to beat the clock as he sends Mysterio outside the ring. And Hawkins and Ryder taking advantage of Mysterio as Edge distracted the referee. Edge had to, because if the referee had caught Hawkins and Ryder, could have risked disqualification, which meant Mysterio would have won.
I just mentioned how brilliant the world champion is. That's why Edge is the world champion.
He is the ultimate opportunist. Glancing at the clock, 3:45 left. Mysterio beats the count in. But for Edge, the assault begins. Every time he keeps Rey off the offense, the clock ticks away. Into the wall. Batista! Batista! The animal! Taking out Ryder and Hawkins! Batista! Getting back at Edge! Remember, Batista can't touch Edge, but he can do damage without it! Batista cleaning house! Edge's buddies! From behind Mysterio! Here comes Mysterio! And a 619 missed as Edge jumped out of the way! Mysterio goes for the win! There's time! Kick out by Edge! 3 minutes and counting for Rey Mysterio. Batista's even the odds for his friend Mysterio. There's the quickness. Close body. Lateral press. Hooks the leg. Will Mysterio beat the clock? No, not right now.
And Michael, you were right. Batista couldn't touch Edge, but he did almost enough for Edge to get beat.
If Batista had touched Edge, he would have never had an opportunity to ever get his hands on Edge. As Mysterio delivers that kick to the back of the head. And Rey Mysterio perhaps closing in on beating the clock. A great counter. And we're under 2.5 minutes. And that counter by Edge, and now the assault by the world champion, may have cost Mysterio a world title opportunity.
Oh, wait a second.
The Undertaker! The Phenom! Undertaker! What the heck is going on?
What is going on?
The clock is ticking away.
What's happening?
I can't see. I can't see in front of me. Undertaker's gone. Edge is in trouble. Mysterio realizes it. Touch the clock. Mysterio. 6-1. Rey's gonna do it. The big splash. And here it is. He did it. He did it. Rey Mysterio's going to the Rumble.
The winner of this match, Rey Mysterio.
The ultimate underdog beat the clock. Rey Mysterio will face Edge for the world title at the Royal Rumble.
You wonder if Rey Mysterio had enough in him to get it done in the allotted amount of time. But in the end, Rey Mysterio was able to beat the clock.
Perhaps Edge's plan backfired. Rey Mysterio is the #1 contender for the World Championship. Well, by decree of General Manager Vicky Guerrero, Batista and Undertaker were not allowed to touch Edge, but they would do damage nonetheless. First, Batista taking out Edge's cronies, Hawkins and Ryder. And then the Phenom, The Undertaker, would make his presence felt. And as only The Undertaker can. Lights out in the arena. And when they came back on, Edge was thrown in position for 619, allowing Rey Mysterio, after he realized what was happening, to connect with his patented maneuver. Followed it up with a major frog splash. Rey Mysterio heading to the Rumble with a world title on the line. Can the WWE's biggest underdog accomplish the impossible again? Can Rey Mysterio win the world title versus Edge?